Hi, my name's Ellen Lambrix. I'm a senior associate at Bristows, which is a law firm in London, and I specialise in commercial IP. So yeah, why did I choose to be a solicitor, not a barrister? It's a good question. I like the idea of working in a firm of solicitors, so more part of a team, whereas barristers tend to work more independently. And I also wasn't sure that advocacy, so standing up in court, was going to be something that suited my personality. My area of expertise now, I'm an IP lawyer, but I describe myself as a commercial IP lawyer or a transactional IP lawyer. IP, there are various different types of IP rights: patents, trademarks, copyrights, design rights. But my personal practice, I tend to specialise more in patents. On a day-to-day basis, I will be talking with clients, drafting agreements, negotiating agreements, really doing anything to progress transactions and deals. So how does my work now differ to when I did my training contract? So now I'm a senior associate at Bristows. I've been qualified for about 10 years now. So when I was a trainee in the IP team, I played more of a supportive roles, drafting smaller bits of documents and doing due diligence work, reading agreements, proofreading sometimes. Whereas now I'm a senior associate, I have more of a managing role in the transactions that I'm working with. So I'm often the day-to-day contact for the clients. If they have questions, that I will be the person they'll come to and look to for advice. Obviously, we still have still working very closely with the partners in my team, but it's as you become more senior, you just take on more responsibility. Yeah, so what's been the highlight of my career so far? I worked on really quite a high-profile license agreement for one of the COVID vaccines, and that was a lot of really hard work over quite a short space of time, but ultimately we got the deal done and agreed, and it ended up being announced on national television. What do I enjoy most about my job? I think there were a couple of things really. Firstly, I'm working with clients who are at the cutting edge of the fields they're in. So I get to talk to those people who are doing this incredible work, and also find it fascinating learning about what they're doing. So you really need to try and understand your client's business. But then also, I just love the people that I work with. We have great teams of really skilled lawyers. Everybody is just fantastically friendly and willing to give you their time to teach you. What do I enjoy least about being a solicitor? Because the clients that we're working for are really at the cutting edge of everything and they're doing such exciting work, often that can mean that they're coming to us with difficult problems to answer that need to be turned around on quite a tight timescale. That also, though, is what makes practicing law, I think, so exciting. What's going on in IP at the moment? One of the things that's keeping me and my colleagues quite busy at the moment is the Unified Patent Court and the Unitary Patent. And then also the sectors that I work in. So I said I do quite a bit of life sciences work. There's a lot of investment in the area, there's a lot of momentum, there's a lot of deals being done, and there's this real convergence of the life sciences and technology. So for example, clients who are looking to use AI in helping them develop new therapies. It's just a really exciting field to be working in. Okay, so what skills or strengths do you need to be a top IP lawyer? I think my number one would be, communication skills. In IP law, there can be a lot of complex concepts that you need to be able to grapple with, but you also need to be able to communicate those to your client in a way that they understand. And then I think that the second thing I would say is that you need really good analytical skills. Fundamentally, lawyers are problem solvers. And so you need to be able to kind of look at whatever issue it is that your client has brought to you and really break it down and analyse it. So what advice do I have for an aspiring lawyers? When you're starting out, it's really important just to talk to as many people as you can and really look at the type of work that they do. Just keep an open mind as to what area of law you might want to practice in. One thing that I wish I knew when I was starting out as a solicitor is that the best lawyers are always learning. It's about knowing where to look for the answers. Don't be too worried when you start out that you need to know the answer to everything immediately.